Joe Taylor of Evanston, Illinois is a father, dreamer, and creator, and his house, with fireplaces filled with clay heads, picnic benches 10 feet high, and handmade windows, lamps, and more, is the culmination of his life as a mixed media artist. His greatest work of art and personal home are one and the same, filled with unique and customized mementos of his life.
I always made things when I was a kid. I mean, always had projects. I was always tinkering and tearing things apart and seeing how things were made. I didn't know you could make a living as an artist. I thought artists starve, that's what they do. And I went to school kind of denying that I really wanted to be an artist, and that's why I didn't take art classes all the way till college, because I was a chemistry major and then realized that really wasn't my cup of tea. And I just thought, this is not what I want to do. And I took a studio painting class, and it was like, oh my God, I understand these people. I don't care if I make a living at this. This is what I want to do.
After graduating with a now useless degree, Joe moved to Chicago without a course of action ahead. Instead, he picked up whatever work he could and learned his varied skills through odd jobs.
I consider myself a painter, but lately I've been doing more woodcuts. Like I say, I've always liked to make things, so it's almost like being an engineer. What do I have? What can I make from this? I also work digitally on the computer, so I make my living on my computer work. But I love paint because it's like instant. It's the color, the image, or whatever, that comes quick. But I also like, in woodcuts, I like the process, and I also like the graphic quality of it. And I'm completely doing those for myself. Inspires me. I think I like people, and I like creating things that people can respond to. That's why I'm not really an abstract artist. I like imagery that people can identify with, or especially people's faces or people's body language. I like the body because I think it's an instant connection to a piece of art. So I think when people see it, it's like, oh. And I've done neon work and hot glass work and ceramics, and I think it all adds up. One affects the other, but my own work, I'm sure, is a reflection of who I am. And even my house is a reflection of who I am.
His art is personified depictions of his life. His home is a gallery to marvel. For Joe, no canvas is without pain, no sculpture is without a muse, and no home is simply a residence. His life is shown in his home, and it is his masterpiece.